This video was created by Danny Kessler, Associate Professor and Korea's first PhD in wellness tourism. Look down at your hands. For the last century, modern science has taught you a very specific myth about what you are looking at. It treats the human body exactly like a machine. In this mechanical model, you are a collection of gears, pumps, and wires. If a spark plug fails, you replace it. But trying to fix a single symptom in a vacuum completely ignores the surrounding environment. Traditional Chinese medicine treats the body as a complex adaptive system. You are not a power grid, you are an interconnected rainforest. To achieve true physical recovery, we have to stop acting like mechanics. We need to become gardeners of the body, applying a concept known as the macro-micro mirror. Think about how a forest actually operates. It doesn't rely on a linear power grid. It thrives through complex, non-linear connectivity. This brings us to qi. Western translations often reduce qi to a mystical energy, but its actual function is highly practical. It is the vital, functional force that powers your body's metabolic highways. This network map demonstrates an ecological blockage. An upstream blockage in the liver meridian causes cascading failures downstream, manifesting as unrelated symptoms like visual strain. By applying targeted breathwork and thermal bathing, we clear the upstream dam, rather than treating superficial downstream symptoms. If the river is blocked upstream, putting lotion on dry downstream soil offers temporary relief. You have to restore the functional flow of the entire ecosystem. Once you establish that flow, you have to manage the internal climate. Health is a continuous thermodynamic balancing act between yin, which is cool and passive, and yang, which is hot and active. Under this framework, disease isn't a broken part. Disease is an extreme atmospheric imbalance. Consider a high-stress executive guest. They work 80-hour weeks and run on high cortisol levels. Their internal climate is pushed into a state of severe yang excess. Their internal soil is scorched. If you prescribe high-intensity interval training or a sauna session to that specific guest, you are biologically throwing gasoline on a wildfire. To pull their microclimate back toward equilibrium, you have to prescribe yin-heavy interventions. You cool them down with ocean thalassotherapy and calm their nervous system with moonlight meditation. Wellness interventions exist to artificially manipulate a guest's internal microclimate through these highly specific external inputs. But managing flow and climate won't work if they are executed at the wrong time. Thousands of years ago, traditional Chinese medicine mapped out the organ clock. This framework dictates that specific organs reach their peak energetic activity at highly specific times of the day. This 24-hour biological clock shows the stomach peaking at 7 a.m. for digestion and the liver at 1 a.m. for detoxification. Zooming in to 1 a.m., data compares failed digestion with successful cellular detox. Late, heavy meals directly interrupt this crucial timer. High-performance resorts actively time their interventions around these biological peaks. They use amber evening lighting to trigger melatonin production, physically syncing the guest with the setting sun. Synchronizing a guest's biological timers with the natural rhythms of the earth allows the body's repair systems to function without interference. High-performance wellness resorts utilize external environmental programming to physically rewrite a guest's internal biological state. Take the summer climate in a coastal city like Busan. The intense heat makes the external environment highly yang. To counterbalance that, the corresponding internal wellness program must be highly yin. Wellness managers have to stop acting like mechanics replacing parts. They have to step into their role as gardeners, managing the complex variables of rain, sun, and time. Addressing the whole system, balancing environmental inputs, and syncing with biological rhythms allows the human ecosystem to thrive in its intended state. This video was created by Danny Kessler, Associate Professor and Korea's first PhD in wellness tourism.